To this video transmission. All right.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to episode 7. Is this episode 7?
I don't know.
I think so.
I love Bobby yelling at his dog in the background during the
I
interview.
know, me too. Session 7 of Once More Into the Breach. DnD for now, 7-shot. Welcome everyone. We return back to Evergreen, just a simple game of farming. We're going to go over resource management and allocation. We're going to see who's farming what today. We're very excited.
I got the fertilizer plus this time.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to help you a lot. That's going to do a lot of good. It's really just going to be us playing Agricola. Is the rest of this?
Well. Agricola.
So, okay. Wow.
Isn't
That's
that
not what they call it on the northwest. What is that area? I don't know. That's not where they call it where my roommate's from. Anyways, welcome everyone back to Once More Into the Deep. Who wants to give us a recap of what happened last week?
We all found out that Evergreen is pretty much run by a cult of Palor, the Lord of Light. And
I dropped a pew on a priest.
That's right.
Brooks dropped a pew on a priest. Our contact has gone full-on cult mode and has forsaken magic, or arcane magic, 100%. And science. So we have got to figure out how to hook up the mithril wire ourselves. Zeph and Davian were in a pie eating contest.
That's right.
What else happened? We made a lot of NPCs. And
one of them got shot with an arrow, and then their witch doctor was going to cut off their leg.
Yep.
That was weird.
Classic.
That was weird.
I was going to go onto an historical anecdote, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay focused.
It's okay. We're waiting for Davian. Davian's talking to his friend Mary Jane. So yeah, tell me your historical anecdote.
Oh, so you know the Casanova. You know, the term Casanova was based on a real person named Casanova. And he first came to prominence at all because a nobleman was injured in his town. And the doctor was like, okay, well, we're going to bleed him to, like, cure the problem. And we're going to do where he, like, laid out the steps. And Casanova overheard him and said, no, you fucking moron. If you do that, he will die. Like, you were literally going to kill him. And he refused. He, like, basically stopped the doctor from operating. And when the nobleman came to, he found out what had happened. And he was like, you need a job? And Casanova was like, I absolutely do. And that's how Casanova got his first court appointment. Is because he saved a nobleman's life by preventing the doctor from doing his job.
Wow.
Anyway.
Wild.
All this to say that this other guy was like the opposite of that. He was the doctor who was very much trying to do his job. But Zeph and Dave prevented him from doing that. So what I'm saying is that you guys have a court appointment in your future.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys are definitely in the wrong.
Yeah, you guys really fucked up.
There's also like a bunch of bugs attracted to the artificial sun. We figured that out.
Yep.
We
found out there's a whole contingent of people who still worship Shantae, who kind of hang out outside of town doing ranger work.
That's true.
There's no money in the town, so we have to barter work for stuff.
That's right.
That's where we kind of left it off.
That
is where we left it off.
Because we want to talk to the miracle turtle boy. I almost said Dortoka, but
I mean, same.
Same. But
we ended everything in North Furrow's End, the tavern that is named after the road leading away from the main road here in the Grand Duchy that Evergreen is a part of. And all of you walked away from the bartender that you just gave one of these dead limb roots to grow his hoof back, and into this room of Naxine's, where you see a truly mad sight. You see ropes stretching all around that keep putting different verbal triggers out. You see that they all lead outside into the fields. Here, let me go back to the tavern, just so we can have a visual representation. I still haven't populated it, but if you guys decide to kill people, you're going to have to give me like 10 minutes, maybe 20.
You're not a bunch of murder hobos.
It's really hard it's a lot of work to populate a tavern with like random NPCs.
That's why you have to use the theater of the mind.
It's true. That's what I'm used to. That's why we barely even touched the map last game. So, you walk in, you see that all of these ropes that have Magic Mouth cast on them go outside with ropes stringing into the fields. Many of them are connected to pebbles or metal ball bearings that have different sounds. So it sounds almost like really offbeat drum machine going off, because they're all just different, like but none of them are in rhythm. They're just responding to each other back and forth. And so it sounds truly awful in here. You also see that a lot of the books seem to have been rummaged through. What do you do as you walk into Naxine's room, everyone?
We're looking for like the instructions or blueprints or whatever to how to finish laying this, right?
Yes, yeah.
I check Bellis's teeth.
You check Bellis's teeth. It seems like Bellis has been here as long as you have and has not left your sight. How is Bellis feeling about this farm settlement?
I don't know. I was worried Jim was training him how to eat humans, so thankfully, because I was gone 10 minutes. So elves, humans, whatever.
Wow. Okay. First of all, racist. Second of all,
so I don't know how Bellis feels about this.
Says the person who prefers elf meat.
Yeah, that's not racism.
It's lean.
It's a simple dietary preference.
It's
like being pescatarian.
Elfatarian.
Elfatarian. Yeah,
that's right.
Amazing.
I don't know how Bellis feels about this. Yeah. What did you say, Keith?
The opposite would be humanitarian.
Oh. Very nice. Well done.
Give him inspiration.
I'm a strong humanitarian. Zeph, yeah, you can get inspiration for that.
I'll take it.
And you know what, Steve, you really led giving us the recap, so you can get inspiration as well.
Oh, how kind of you.
I have it. Kyle, get inspiration.
I already have it.
All right, Grace, get inspiration.
Do I have inspiration already? Let's find out.
If you do, it's just going to the drink, because we were all inspired.
I think I'm also still inspired, so...
I'm glad you all have it, because that's going to come in handy.
If everyone has it, Austin, get inspiration.
Oh, yes!
You're spoiling it.
He's gonna use that on a thing against you later, and I'm gonna laugh. Anyway.
I'm going to tell you guys exactly why it is very handy. If we go to clocks here, I added a new clock.
Oh, that is handy.
Indeed. And in fact, if we have one extra, I just read through how many notes I have on the Magic Mouth system, and I have 19. So I was gonna do 10, but if you all have inspiration, there's a world where if you put 20 points of inspiration into this thing, you could finish it. I have that many notes I could give you for it. I'm trying to decide whether or not, as we speak, that's far too many.
It might be.
Seems like a lot. It seems like a smidge too many.
Well,
Cool.
we just
let's
got
leave it at 10.
Because we only get one of these inspirations every game, theoretically. So,
and we just got 2 inspiration that have no home, so we can just put that right into the clock.
that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, if your inspirations have no home, you know what? Fine.
Yay!
I'll feed the clock.
Yay!
But because it's sort of breaking the rules, I'm only going to let those 2 fill out 1. How's that feel?
Feels like a poor exchange rate, but all right.
All right.
Yeah, that feels
Okay,
like
so
a tax that we wouldn't be
how about we
getting if
do
there
it
was an
this way?
LLC in Delaware.
I will put one of my inspirations into the clock and then take one of the floating one.
And then it's back
Yeah.
up to 2. That's a better exchange rate.
No. You can put one of yours in, but you cannot take them out.
It's like
I'm not taking it out.
It's like a 401k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
just
with
that was
did
a
it
more
before you
G-rated-
gave the inspiration.
That was
Yeah.
that was a 40-year-old man joke, by the way.
Well done.
I got
well
it.
done.
I didn't hear it.
He said it's like a 401k. There you go. You've heard it now.
I didn't realize that we were talking adult.
That's okay. Kyle is also a 40-year-old man, so he's promptly forgotten what you said.
Huh?
with all of that, here's what I'm going to say. You find
Well done,
some
Kyle.
you guys find some old pages in this room as you're looking around. I don't think you're going to love them. Where do I put this?
You don't think we're going to love them,
When
but
the
they were
notes-
lovingly crafted by our DM. Of course we're going to love them.
Wow.
I'm just going to
Somebody just fished for more. For more
They're not going to
inspiration.
look pretty.
Inspiration, please.
Inspiration, please!
I've never done anything wrong. I know that, and I love you. Let's see. I'm gonna just do it like this.
You should have split them up into each individual page.
Here's what you find so
Oh,
far.
Okay. He's just gonna mysterious note. Take 3 stones. Or any 3
This is
objects you
written
can
in
find.
Maxine's handwriting. You can tell because it does match the letter from her that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Maxine needs
gotcha.
a different colored pen because
I know, it's very faint, but that's okay.
background and word contrast.
Why don't we
is
write
important
light
for
gray on dark gray?
Oh, it's black on white to me.
It's black
Oh,
and
it's
white to
not
me
black.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is
it's
not
not
Well,
black and
maybe
white
it's
to me.
because we have the night.
Oh, yeah, you're in dark mode.
Oh, we're in
Dark
dark mode.
mode.
Hold on. All right,
Oh,
I'll
goodness.
disable dark mode.
But I am
That's
the
fine.
night.
Brightness.
I'll just highlight it and I can read it anyway, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. I'm going to
I
do that.
outsmarted
then.
it.
You
Oh.
find that those seem to
White
be
on blue.
pages. Those seem to be pages that are free floating. They're not part of a notebook or a spell book or anything. You do also find this note.
Oh, cute. The turtle. Turtle. Excuse me.
I'm a slow reader.
For some reason, I started reading this in like a Southern gentleman's. Dear Nancy,
Dear
I hope
Nancy.
you don't mind, but I borrowed some of your books to study at my home. But
Somebody's been watching.
Franklin apparently
Out.
needs to smoke a cigar and be a half orc that or be an orc that casts sorcery fire spells.
Okay, first of all, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
What a great NPC idea.
Unfortunately, he's
it's
not.
totally
he's a
original.
turtle. He's a turtle who works in the kitchens.
Never
We're only 2 steps
Franklin the
removed.
turtle.
We're one true polymorph away.
It's true. Listen, I already gave Franklin a voice, but I can change it if y'all
No,
want.
no. You leave it. You don't
do you.
change it just to be Steve. No one needs to be Steve but Steve.
Even Steve doesn't need to be Steve most of the time.
Steve but Steve. Anyway, okay.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say that we spent a good amount of time in here trying to figure this out because you found some of these pages and we've already put some inspiration into learning about how these magic mouths work.
Sure.
We have steps 1 and 2 out of 19.
Oh god, it's like reading a coding book.
I'm
Listen,
worried
y'all
about the.
have to read them.
Oh, we do. Because
Which
it's
operating
gonna come
system
up.
is this? What language or coding language are we using?
Well, there's
I guess
a
it's
lot-
our- I guess it's
not
arcane.
Python.
there.
It's the arcane coding language.
Yeah.
You know?
Here's the
It's
thing, guys.
It's druidic.
Ugh.
Coding doesn't exist in this language, in this world, but
Or
now we're inventing it.
Arguably, it does right here.
Arcane magic is just coding.
That's right.
It's true.
And
it's being turned even more into that as we speak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I know that will make this campaign exciting, it's coding.
Yeah.
I've always
You
said
say-
D&D needs more coding in it.
So
We can make that happen.
I mean, just right off the bat here, I feel like they've got a problem when they use the word execute as the thing, right? Like that's just setting yourself up for disaster.
I think what
You think people walk around just saying the word execute?
No, because it has. Never mind. It just it's got multiple meanings.
was
I
like
will say, back before the sun went up, it wasn't a problem as much of a problem of people just walking around saying execute and setting this thing off, you know. But now,
No, yeah, I believe it.
Execute Order 66.
Exterminate. Anyway. It can go on forever as long as you have 10 gold piece for each
All right,
30
somebody else
feet.
read this. I can't. My brain is fried.
I got
it's
it.
okay. You don't have to read this. You don't have
You
to.
know,
read
I
all
want to
of
be.
it.
I want to be clear that I read the first, I don't know, 12 words, and I was like, Bobby's gonna have it
It's
memorized.
just what I do. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this D&D.
I mean, you're not wrong, Kyle.
I know, and it feels like I'm taking advantage of your note taking. It's because I am.
Yeah, I'm at peace with this.
But this is why I play the dumb characters.
is that why?
Well, because it's most like me.
All right, so we've got some hello world notes
Mm-hmm.
about
All right,
transmitters
sum
and
it up for me,
receivers.
Steve, or Bobby.
It's
Listen,
instructions
it's
about how
not
to
going to be
build.
exciting. We don't need to read it. It's stuff that y'all
It'll come
already
up-
know.
It'll come up more when we have more of these things filled out and have more to refer to, so that there will be more to read for you, Casey.
The
Anyway, moving on.
summary is that it's the notes about how she created the magical relay.
Got it. Okay.
Thank you for the cliff notes.
Yes, beautifully done, sir.
If you
Gain
want the rest of the
inspiration.
cliff notes, it'll be $10 a person.
No. You don't get inspiration for summarizing my hard work.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying that like there's a whole industry based on
Wait,
it,
wait, wait.
and C's get degrees. That's all I'm saying.
Back up a second. We don't get inspiration for summarizing your work, so the recap is not a summary of your work from the week before?
That's a great
wait a
point,
minute.
Bobby.
Well, no, technically
recap
the
is a
summary is a
summary.
recap of our.
All of our work. All right. I respect that. All right.
Collaborate.
Moving on. We've spent too much time in the land of semantics and not enough in the land of whatever the fuck we're doing here.
It's
That's
more
true.
semantics to be.
Oh,
to
it
be
is.
fair.
Well, is that
Probably.
true though?
I don't know. Let's
don't know.
dive in.
I don't know because I didn't read the note.
We know, Kyle.
Kyle, we know you don't know
Wow,
how to read.
college really does never end, does it? All right, everyone. Here's what I'm gonna ask. What
Don't
do
say-
you do now?
Oh, good. You didn't say roll initiative.
Honestly, I prefer it at this point. Defined goal.
Define goal.
Do you see this tavern? It's nowhere near set up for a combat.
Well, right now I just see the clocks page. I don't see a tavern at all.
Oh, let me put you guys back.
I see
Oh,
that
I
we're
feel
one
like
gay
don't we
away
need
for
to-
a bad time.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong about this, but it looks like Franklin's been taking some books, and maybe there's more notes in books. And we should go talk to Franklin.
Yes, and he works in the kitchens, right?
He works in
Right.
the kitchens. That's correct.
So we got to go find this turtle boy.
See, I paid attention a little bit.
All
Do I
right,
get-
so
do
are
I get
we?
inspiration for paying attention?
No,
Do I get inspiration for doing the bare minimum?
you'll get negative inspiration that I get to decide when it gets handed out. I'm gonna say, you know what? Roll with negative inspiration.
Feel free to say "fuck you, Kyle."
That's fair.
I can't say fuck you, Kyle. He's wearing his wizard robe.
Oh, I thought Casey was giving permission to Kyle to say "fuck you."
Oh my
Feel
god,
free
that
to say,
little
"fuck you," Kyle.
that little thing next
Yeah,
to
fuck you,
Kyle's
Kyle.
that little thing next to Kyle's mouth. I thought he was because of the way it looks. I thought he was wearing
Uh-huh.
like a sleeping cap.
Yeah.
It's not a sleeping cap.
But
It's
it's
not
not-
like a little fold-over triangle sleeping cap with a
Yeah.
little bob on it.
Like
No.
like some serious
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge action. I was like, damn,
But now I kind of want one.
I want one too. It's awesome.
Well, hey,
Just
somebody
need-
has a
so
birthday
we
coming up.
Mage Crew sleeping caps. That's what we need. On it.
Only if you wear them with like the full nightgown.
Branding
I'll do it.
opportunity.
I'll do it.
Okay,
Sponsored by
onesie,
Raid Shadow
a
Legends.
matching onesie / Okay.
We should call our sponsor the Red Dragon, the Adventures of the Adventures of Red Knight, and
Yeah,
see if
there
they
we
would send us some branded.
I'm
Some
sure
various
they would
Red
be.
Knight branded pajamas.
I'm sure that
Yeah.
they would love to if they had any marketing budget.
Well, thanks to the sponsors, I'm sure that they do.
That was good, Case. That was damn.
Yeah, that's.
That was a critical success. Well, it was a critical of some sort.
Oh, it's not working. Well, my chat command is not working again. Whatever. All right. I had a chat
All right.
command in the Twitch stream where you get exclamation point podcast and it would do the spiel, but now it's not working anymore. So whatever.
Dang.
It turns off occasionally. All right. So let's
Oh,
go
well.
find this turtle boy.
Yeah.
All right, it's handy because some. I think half of you are set up to go to the kitchen for work anyway.
Yeah, that sounds right. One or two of us at
I
least.
forgot what I volunteered for.
I also did. I
I think haircuts.
I was
I even
I
know?
was kitchen, I think.
I think I was kitchen
Um,
as well.
This is true. So, Grace, you were not here when we divvied out what jobs were going to be for the next day, but the barbers were going to be.
Wait, maybe-
I think it was a barber.
You might have been
No,
a barber.
I think we had 2 people for barber and 2 people for kitchen. Our 2
think-
wizards were going to the kitchen.
kitchen for Franklin
so
because
that's
we're gonna tutor Franklin. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think-
our 2, well, the other 2.
I know for a
Zephyrus
fact that
and
I did not volunteer for barber work because
No.
first of all, I don't have hair. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that's
You
so
have good
funny.
clippers.
I think I put you in barber because Zephyrus last time said we're all gonna be.
That sounds right.
Mm.
And then
And
we switched our
then
plans.
it was only the 2 wizards that were like, "Oh, we'll go talk to Franklin." But if you all want to go talk to Franklin, you can all do kitchen work. That's fine.
I wasn't
I
going to
guess-
sign up for any work. I was just going to follow
Oh.
them to the kitchen.
Yeah, because the work wasn't until the next day, right?
Well, so that's the thing, right? Like
Day,
The
night,
next
subjective. Yeah.
it's always day. So they work in 3 8-hour cycles here. So you can go and see if Franklin is working at the moment. But it might not be for the next cycle or 2 that he comes in.
Right,
Okay.
But okay.
Well, we could just go to the kitchens and ask him if he's when his next shift is.
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
We're going on a turtle hunt.
I mean,
the kitchen-
phrasing.
The kitchen is actually relatively close to the inn. It's technically right here at the edge of town. Oh, this isn't working. Excuse
Anybody
me.
else? I'm on the Evergreen map. Anybody else?
I am
Same.
also on the Evergreen
That
map.
is what we see.
There,
Right
was like-
here.
right here at the edge of town.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is between it's halfway between town and the inn is what they imagined. So y'all head to the kitchen, meet up with the group that are there. It's a huge ordeal, like little lean-tos and not tents, but like poles that just have like fabric stretched above them to create shading have been erected, and you see all of these tables with people, all of these people who are coming in and just working at the moment. There are people who are de-seeding some of the different fruits and vegetables that are brought in. There are people who are actually doing the cooking. There are people who are whipping. You see that there's an interesting thing where there's a chicken coop that is huge off to the side that many people are just sitting around. But yeah, you guys head in and want to try and find Franklin?
Yeah.
Great.
Sure.
Is it huge because it's housing a lot of chickens, or is it huge because it's housing like dire chickens?
It's just one chicken.
Okay.
They worship the chicken.
One dire chicken. Got
One
it.
dire chicken.
You can go up to it if you want to investigate.
No, we gotta find Franklin.
Okay, do you guys want high or low?
Low.
Sure. Low.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a luck point. No, I can't. Never mind. It doesn't work that way.
You know what? I'll let you use a luck point on this if you want.
Yeah, give us that luck point roll. Let's use this on fruitless stuff for funsies. There we go. That's more like it. Lucky.
All right. Franklin, you all head up and you ask, and somebody says, "Oh yes, Franklin is working here, indeed. He's over. He's taking the seeds out of some of the papayas."
Papayas. Oh,
Papayas, fancy.
very fancy.
You see that there's a table where there's just a whole bunch of like de-seeding a bunch of different fruits and vegetables.
Well, see,
Um,
I'm confused. When they do it to fruit, they call it de-seeding. But when I do it to elves, they call it flensing.
What?
What?
You can't hear me.
Yeah, who were you speaking to when you telepath
Probably Brucht, actually. He's the only one who's not going to make it weird.
Yeah, he probably just.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, the only one with no elf blood. Weird choice.
I have elf blood on my axe.
It's fine.
It's true, but that's dark elf blood.
Mm.
Yeah, and it's actually on my quarterstaff. I actually don't have an
axe. Yeah.
I don't have an axe.
I thought you had throwing axes.
Oh, I do have a throwing axe.
There you go. Yeah.
Man, just lie after lie.
All right, you all see. Eventually, you see Franklin. He is going through some of these different fruits. They call them papayas, but these fruits don't look like anything you've seen before. Whatever it is that he's like scraping all of the meat out of it, and I say meat like vegetable.
Like
Yeah,
it's
not like crush meat, just like regular.
Exactly. Whatever it is, he's like dehusking is like blue and has weird. It doesn't look like anything that any of you have seen before. But yeah, so you see this little turtle there. As you look, you're looking at him from the back for the first time, and I think the only person who met him before was Davian, right?
Oh yeah, he's the one that delivered food while I was at the pie victory thing, dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
You all look at him now, and you see that he has you can't really tell because he has like some different shawls and clothing that are fit around his shell, which is kind of strange, but you see that it almost looks like he only has half of a shell.
Huh.
He's a turtle and a half shell.
Yeah. Turtle power.
Mm.
But not in like a cool like, oh, this is a half shell like how he was born. Like it definitely seems like he has part of a shell but then is cracked and there's no shell going off behind it. Yeah, you see him, and working right across the table from him is someone that you all recognize from the night before.
Mhm.
Is Urgala Calhoun, who is the you all ran into in the tavern.
Is
That's the
okay.
wife of the witch doctor.
Yeah.
She
I think
has
so.
puffy eyes and seems like she's been crying a lot, but she's there. She's carving the seeds out of a pumpkin.
Wife of witch doctor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Witch doctor?
The only witch doctor.
The witch doctor.
Yeah.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah.
Okay.
Well, now that we're sponsored, we can't do copyrighted songs on the.
Yeah.
That's right.
Strange
I feel like
anymore.
that song hasn't aged well in general.
That-
Probably.
Watch me.
I don't think I like that pull.
I think I'm distracted by the papayas, and I'm just gonna inspect them.
Yeah.
Job.
Do you want to do some sort of check on them?
Yeah, and I rolled a nature check on those. What's going on with these papayas?
Okay, 15. That is bare minimum to get bronze medal. I will say this, and this should be telling. You don't know. You can't place them with anything.
Smell and taste and like.
They're
Yeah, you wanna head up to 'em?
plainer papayas.
I will tell you this, you don't think they're papayas. You think that that's the closest thing that they can be like.
Yeah.
They're Papa Paylor's papayas.
Papa Pichu. That's what they are.
Wow.
You said you go up and you taste some?
Yeah.
All right, make me a constitution. No. They are it
Praise
tastes good. It doesn't taste like anything you've ever had before. It almost tastes like metal in a weird way, but not in like a bad way.
Iron.
Yeah, and so you eat some, and it's not like anything you've tasted before, but it's not bad.
I pass it around everybody and be like, does anybody recognize this taste?
I don't know. I'll try it.
Let's
Do
look
I,
at
rec-
it. Jim.
do I
Yeah, try
recognize
it.
the taste?
Oh, I'm so sorry. We are using all of this to make food for the compound at the moment.
Hey, we're part of the compound.
Are you here to work?
We're looking for Franklin.
Oh, Franklin, are these friends of yours?
Does Franklin wear like a red cap?
Oh, don't make him. No.
No,
Different.
he's
Different red cat.
He's not a freaking
Oh,
communist,
okay.
Steve.
We're talking about Fred Durst.
No, Franklin the Turtle. There was a
I see.
animated character, Franklin the
Yeah,
Turtle.
from
Sorry. You just the red
y'all
cap thing.
just jumped right on that. Just wow.
Franklin the MAGA. Anyway, no politics in D&D. Moving on.
Never.
Franklin turns around. You see he has a red beret on. It's
Uh-huh.
got some white writing on it, but you can't quite read it. He walks over and he pulls out his
Franklin
cigar.
is canceled.
He pulls out his cigar and he goes, "Well, mama,
Oh, no.
what are you city slickers doing here?"
Gosh dang it, Austin! Don't let Steve's stupid peer pressure.
This was your idea. Don't put this on me.
No, Franklin turns around and says, "Oh, I recognize. Oh, somebody put the community kitchen. Thank you." He says, you were the winner, right? Everyone, the winner of the pie eating contest was here." Everyone turns around,
yeah,
Davian,
Zeph.
and you see that
That
they
was
look at
Zeph, right?
No, Davian, you won.
No, that can't be right, man. I'm pretty sure it was you.
you. No, I'm pretty
That's
sure
not mine,
it
Davian.
was you, bud. You
Oh, that's terrible news, man. That's really bummed me out.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I gave you a pie. Was that I tried
Oh
to
yeah,
transmute
that
it? Was
pie
that
was
bad?
really good. No, that was great. I forgot about that. It tasted like a really great pie.
Oh, cool. I learned that spell just recently, and I was worried that you were saying I didn't do it right. Because that's been happening. But yeah, hi, good to see you. Are you working here today?
Well, we came to talk to you.
Oh,
I look at Zeph with the that's been happening lately, and then kind of look back.
can I I'm gonna take my break, if that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to these people. I'm sorry. Yeah, hi. How are you all?
Good. I just like walk away with like half a papaya. Still just enamored with it.
Oh, isn't that's good? That's good, right?
It's something.
Yeah, we never used to have any food like that, but yeah, it tastes different, but we like it. You know, it makes a really good chutney, so we've been using it for that.
You grow these somewhere because I haven't seen any vegetation that would have this fruit.
Oh yeah, that's off in the vegetable gardens. Those have been popping up. There's been something about like a lot of the fruit is weird. You should see what's happening in the wheat fields. We're not sure why. We think it's just because like they're used to a different type of sun.
But yeah, it's just we were worried about it at first, but we had a lot of people taste it, and we watched them for a while, and they were all fine. So
Sure, all fine. Who I have so many questions. Back to the point at hand. Franklin, you
am I in trouble?
No. You were been studying magic under the tutelage of Maxine?
Yeah, Naxine's been great.
Yeah, she was great. What sort of I'm not really good at this school. I kind of look to Davian.
Oh, what school? She's been teaching. Well, she's been teaching me a lot of. I think it's abjurative, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I lost my shell in an attack.
Mm-hmm.
I was attacked.
Was it by a Palor priest?
No. Oh, absolutely not. No, it was by a dragon.
Dragon.
There are
Yeah.
dragons around here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was down south a little bit. There was this dragon. It was breathing lightning on everyone, and I went inside my shell, and he didn't like that, so he grabbed me. What's that?
Figuratively or?
No, it's something I used to be able to do, but he grabbed me and he flew up into the air and then he dropped me. From way high up, and my shell just cracked.
Mm.
So yeah, I've
You must have been
Maxine's been
shell shocked.
Oh, but
You see that he tries to fake a smile with that, and he goes, "Yeah.
Anyways, Maxine's been great. She said that I could make a shell out of magic. So she's taught me a couple spells. I can prestidigitate things. That's how I made the crumble cake we made you taste like pie. I can make things taste like whatever I want. And I can heat things. That's been really helpful here in the kitchen. But she also taught me the shield spell, which she was jokingly calling the shell spell. And she says if we keep going, I can learn how to actually make a whole magic shell around me to protect me. But then she hasn't taught me anything else since.
Yeah. Since when did she stop her tutelage?
I kept going back, and she was I don't know. She was confused. Like she didn't. I feel like she was trying to go back on her promise. I don't know why, but she was pretending that she didn't remember saying she would do that. And then she said she renounced magic. So I don't know.
You ever get it in contract at all, by the way, as tutelage? Just by chance.
Was I supposed to?
No.
I've never. This was just something she said she would do for me.
Was there an exchange of goods and services or money?
No, I don't know if you know Maxine, but she was just offering to do it because she's a nice lady. And so that's why I feel bad. I haven't been trying to like pressure her or push her or anything. But
Steve. That doesn't really sound like Maxine that we know.
I don't know. She she didn't do that until she was working here. Because listen, she did not like it when she was here before the darkness fell. That's what she said, anyways. But then I came in after the darkness fell. But she said that she grew to like this place. Yeah. I'm sorry. What? do you guys know Maxine?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
our employer.
Oh, you're the people that she was talking about.
Probably.
That depends.
Yeah,
What
you-
did she say?
Depends on what you say.
I don't know.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
confused.
you left
She's...
this note.
Oh, do you give him the note?
I hold the note up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she said that some of you would be dwarves. She said that where she's from, there's mainly dwarves and humans. So, I don't know. Maybe she was confused about who was coming out, but
Maxine seems very confused nowadays.
yeah, she does. I've been trying to just teach myself because she seems really busy now, but I haven't been able to get anywhere.
Do you know how to create the relays that she was using with the communication device?
Uh,
I look at Franklin and I look at Jim. I'm like,
relay? Like, I'm sorry, is there like a race or?
It's
I
fine.
You
always
left a
found
note
studying
in her
you-
room that said you had borrowed some books.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I just really wanted to learn how to make this Arcana ward.
Absolutely
But-
fine. What we're wondering is if in those books you found any hidden notes.
Hidden notes? Like,
Or just notes.
Um,
Just notes.
Or no.
I mean, I took a lot of books. I took her spell book, and then I took some books that I took most of the books I could find in there. She also just had a bunch of stacks of papers, so I don't know. I think one of them's her spell book. I've
Yeah.
been
We're gonna need to take a look at those.
Yeah.
okay. Oh gosh,
You're not
I
in
really
trouble?
I didn't mean to steal. That's why I left the note.
You're not in trouble,
It's-
Franklin.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
fine,
in
man.
trouble. This is
Okay.
just for our duties.
Okay. I can go grab you those books if you want. They're just at my house. I live just a couple rings in.
Yeah, we can go with you.
Why don't
though.
you lead the way, Franklin?
Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
no problem. Rupt, you hear something behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear what sound a weird
Sound like-
clanging sound.
Oh. Okay.
It sounds like two pieces of metal that are being banged together.
Oh, is it pots and pans?
You think it might be?
Who did I give pots and pans to? Who did I say
People.
that they-
A
that
Like
they needed
everybody,
help?
like everybody
Yeah.
in town, you gave pots and pans to.
Not everybody, because
You gave
I
People so
said
far.
I took 10, and I'm down to hold on.
Probably down to 4.
I'm down to 7.
Wait. You gave each person an individual pot to bang
Oh
together?
no, it's 10 pairs.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a pot and a
Mm.
pan as a pair.
Sure. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. It
When
makes
you
Alright.
say you have 10 pots and pans,
it's 20.
10 pots
and pan
10
is the
pans.
unit.
Pot and pan.
Correct.
He has given out 3 pots and
Pot- it's
pans
pots
and has
and
7
pans.
remaining.
I've got 7 remaining.
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, so I've got to go. I told people if they bang the pots and pans, me as their god, I will rescue them.
That's true. You did.
Yeah, this
So
is
hear
I'm
this
gonna go. I immediately go find wherever these pots are banging.
Brucht, if you have 14 pots and pans in your bag, I need you to give your disadvantage to stealth checks.
Oh, 100%.
Is what's gonna happen.
That's fine.
Just every time you walk. Yeah, you see that there is a woman who is at the table that you recognize. It is Urgala Calhoun. She is the wife of the witch doctor that you were talking to last night. And she's still working, but every now and then is using the pot and pan that you gave her in her work at the kitchen and bangs them together and is staring daggers at you.
I briskly walk over there.
Okay, do you separate from everyone else?
Yeah.
Great.
Everyone else, you're gonna go with Franklin.
Mm-hmm. And Brooke's gonna do a solo adventure. Yep.
Brooke's gonna do a little solo
Nothing
mission.
bad happens when you split the party at level 13.
Seriously, at this point, literally, what is the worst that could happen?
Exactly. Let's find out.
You did it.
You see Urgala as you walk up to her. She says, "Oh, hi. How are you? Said I could, if I needed help, I could bang the pots together and you would help me."
Absolutely. What can I help you with?
Well,
Take out the trash.
my husband. Can we step somewhere else? Actually.
Sure, let's go somewhere quiet where there's not all these pots and pans banging around.
She takes
Brooke's
you
about
over
to get
towards to the back of this giant chicken coop. You see that there are 3 chicken that
When you
seem
say
to be.
giant chicken coop, are you saying that it's a coop for giant
See,
chicken?
here we are again.
I am saying it is the biggest chicken coop you have ever seen, but you see 3 of the chickens. They are normal size.
Okay.
But
Mystery
these 3
assault.
chickens that are in the sitting in front of the door to the chicken coop seem to be like chatting and answering questions for a lot of people. It seems like there is a group of people sitting around them that are all laughing with them and talking to them, and occasionally one will throw a piece of corn to one of them.
All right. I also want to
Option-
make friends with these chickens.
Option A, they're awakened chickens. Option B, they're all the druids in a new line of work. I'm not sure which I like better.
Yeah, but then they can only work for like so many hours a day. So
That's true. That's a good point.
Depends on how strong of a druid they are. It's half your druid
If a
level,
druid turns into a chicken, can they pump out eggs? Anyway, moving
Can you
on.
imagine being a druid and being like, "All right, I've got 2 hours to pump out an egg. Let's go, let's go, let's go." All right. She takes you around to the back of this large chicken coop, and she says, my husband recently has gotten himself into a serious bit of trouble.
I heard about this.
Yeah. He's been stripped of his title, and he's no longer the witch doctor, and he doesn't even seem to be upset about it.
Did he grow up wanting to be a witch doctor?
No, well, they called him a witch doctor once he got into the city, but he's just he was trained as a barber surgeon outside of town. And when he got here, that's what they decided to call him. But he would never do what it is that they're saying that he did, where he would try and chop someone's leg off.
Well, if you need him to be rescued, I can do this.
No, thank you. I don't need. He doesn't need rescuing. He's been let go. Both.
And you want him reinstalled as the Doctor of Witches.
Your friend last few hours ago, I guess, said that he could said that he thinks that the sun is affecting people and changing them.
It very
Do you-
well. All
do
the
you
sun,
think-
too much sun. You
Your
want me to
friend
kill the sun?
And that's how we got there,
It is-
folks. And that's
it
how we
is
got
that's
there.
how we got there.
I more just
will
have some-
kill the sun.
I more just have some questions about my husband.
You want me to kill your husband?
Are you a
It's
wizard?
become dark. I am the greatest wizard in all the land.
Do you know any of the spells that wizards are able to look at people in their crystal balls, right?
Mhm.
Would you be able to tell me what it is that my husband's doing now?
Well, what I can do is look into your husband and tell you how he feels from the inside.
Let him do it.
Oh, okay.
Ominous.
Okay. I just want to know. He's been acting so strange lately and doing things that he would never do.
If you would like for me to examine him from the inside out, I can do this.
What do you mean from the inside out? I just want you to tell me what he's doing.
Oh, well, we could go find him and find that out. Easy. You don't need a wizard for this.
Oh, well, I just...
You just need a personal investigator, which I also happen to be.
Oh, really? I'm just worried. I don't want him to know. I'm worried that if you go, he might see you and know that I'm suspicious. I just want to know what's happening with him.
I am also known as the sneakiest wizard in all the land.
Wonderful. If you could tell me what it is that my husband is doing, that would be fantastic.
That would be fantastic.
It would be.
This is a
He's
job
having an
I am
affair.
willing to accept.
If you're gonna go stealthing, you might want to leave the pots and pans.
Nope.
Absolutely,
Nope.
absolutely not.
No.
Thank you. What happened to all of your friends?
They went to look for some books.
Oh. All right. Speaking of, the rest of you all follow Franklin. He has not gone very far. He lives in one of these very large tents that house many people, not very far from the kitchen. Gives you all of the books that he took. He was like, I'm very sorry, I wasn't able to understand from it how to pick a school or how to learn specific magic. I can give myself a shield, but that's not for very long. So
You didn't do anything wrong, kid.
okay, what's going on with Maxine?
Good question. Do we have any more of those dead limb thingy? What's
We do. Actually, that's a really interesting idea.
That's true. It is a very interesting idea.
because it's not technically a limb, but it is a body part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I did not think about this. You hand him this root that looks like a hand, and he says, "Oh, thank you. It's beautiful. Did you make this yourself?"
No, Zeph, you want to give him the rundown on the thing?
You put the thing like this, and you hold it there, and then it grows.
It's a possible way for you to grow your shell back.
Okay. Thanks. How long should it,
It takes a few hours with the shell, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta try it out for science.
Thank you, I will. And he goes,
For
you're in,
science.
if you guys are inside of the tent, it is, pitch black in here. I know that all of you have dark vision, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have found ways to make these tents all like have blackout abilities so that
Yeah.
they can get sleep in the sun.
Yeah. Makes sense.
He goes over there as you all are in here talking. Some of the people who are in here get up and say, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep." You see somebody walks over to all of you. He says, "Oh, you were the ones who came and hang on. What's this guy's voice? You were the people who came and made the big ruckus at the inn last night, yes?"
Nope.
Probably.
No, we were playing music and you came and a woman got upset and Milos had to calm her down and she ran off and he let you go into a room, yes?
Oh, yes, that was us.
Oh, yeah, hello, I am with the band. You all are new here, yes?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. It's you talking into my head. I don't know how you are doing this, but it is amazing.
What can I do for you, friend?
Can the rest of you hear me, or am I only talking into his head? What is happening?
Well, the things that you like say out loud, we can all hear, but the things that you just like beam into his head, then only he can hear that.
I can
So it's
beam
kinda
things
like-
into his head?
I don't know what you can do, man.
Here, let us step outside, and I can talk to you without everyone getting mad at us. What happened?
Okay, this had better be good.
Oh, of course. Don't worry, it will be. He steps outside and he
Better
says,
be good.
"What? What? Sorry, what is that?"
This better be good.
Don't. Yes. Oh, well, your friend just you would not have heard. But anyways, listen, the our band. I'm sure you heard us last night. Not very good.
Oh, it was bad.
Used to be much better. We had a bard who was playing music for us.
Okay, I don't care. What's the problem?
Well, ever since
It's
he
a
left,
fetch quest.
ever since we left, we all realized, band not this. Did not realize we relied on this one bard so much. So he quit, and we are wondering.
Kyle was the bard.
Maybe you convince him to come back to band. Yes.
Lost internet. Bummer.
Oh no, Kyle did.
Brocked.
Yeah, Kyle did.
Brocked. No.
No, how am I gonna follow up?
We'll never know.
So you want us to convince a bard to rejoin your band?
Yes, please, if you do not mind. We have not gotten any tips since.
Here's a
Uh,
tip. We're not talent scouts.
Mm,
Oh, I can make it worth your while if you want. I have secret, very juicy. Yes.
About
I
what?
cast detect thoughts.
High level characters.
Okay, how does detect thoughts? He has to make a save. Is that
So-
right?
Well, he does
Um,
no.
He
So
doesn't
if
at
it's-
first. At first, I just read the surface level thought. So if he's thinking about a secret that he's got, I'm gonna read that thought.
Okay, surface level thought. You see, a couple of barrels. Like a stack of barrels that this
Mhm.
guy is thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
He says, yes, if you want, I have high level.
Follow-up action. I cast locate object on those barrels. Isn't this fun?
Spells?
I'm just casting spells. It's gonna turn into a role-playing thing in a second, but for now.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Do you just get to? Can you put?
That one I have to. It has to. I think I learn. Describe. You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you.
Might not be near you.
1,000 feet. It's a pretty wide area.
1,000 feet.
Well, I mean the width of this map is 2 miles plus. It's like 6 miles across.
Well,
Okay. I just looked up how many feet are in a mile.
It's a lot.
It is not within 1,000 feet.
No.
of you.
It's 5,280 in a mile. Okay.
So, unfortunately,
Davian
it is not
does,
within 1,000 feet of you.
Davian does a walk of the perimeter. He has 10 minutes.
A walk of the perimeter?
I don't know. How big is this place again?
It's 5-ish miles wide.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That was going to be so fun. Oh, well, fine.
It's not gonna happen.
I just have 10 minutes on it still.
You can
That's
walk
fine.
around like the G6 circle.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
want
can
to use a
absolutely walk around
higher
Tuesday.
level spell to find it. It's fine. I guess okay, so I can't do that. I'll
In the
just-
middle of this guy talking to Davian and everyone else,
He's talking to
Davian
everyone.
loses. Yeah, he's talking to everyone. Davian loses and walks away.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. I just realized the thing. With detect thoughts, I can actually probe deeper and then
Yeah, do
he
you want
gets
to?
Yeah, definitely. I forgot that you can even do that with this spell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. I'll probe deeper because that's more relevant anyway. I would've
Okay, so
done that
I have to make a
first.
save now, right?
Yeah.
It's like 17, I think. Is probably the
17.
Okay, I'm gonna say this guy's a commoner, so he has +0 to everything.
Still good. Still good.
Oh!
Wow.
He goes,
Silvery barbs.
he goes,
Can you
That's
cast
more like it.
spell while you're in the middle of casting another?
Of course
spell?
you can.
Yeah, he's just holding concentration on one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. No, you cast detect magic
What?
He cast detect.
or locate object. You
Locate
cast
object.
locate object.
Oh well, no. That was before I realized that I can probe further first.
Okay, so you want to? Hang on.
Yeah, because locate object is also concentration, so the order of operations matters here. I could just cast it again. It's fine. I'll just use another spell slot. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Go ahead and burn another spell slot just because you did something. Another concentration.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will give you this, but I do want. I'm gonna say that you walk away and do the
Yeah, that's
10-minute search
Yeah.
first.
I can be out of it for a bit.
So the rest of you, you see that Davian walks away, and this bard says, "So, what do you say? You help me get this bard back? I can give you a very, very, very powerful item. Yes,
Powerful item. What are you talking about?
I thought you just said you had a secret.
I do. It is a secret about the location of something very coveted here in town."
What? Like a pocket pussy? Like what are you talking about?
Well, that's
The
where
fuck?
you jump. That's where you
Where
go.
did-
You're
How?
going
What
from
did
0
I
to-
come back to?
I gotta
Dear
go.
Lord.
I can't be associated with this anymore. Goodbye.
Wow, you see that Kyle comes back on board. All right, hell no.
I just had to think of the most like funny thing. I came up with.
That was unexpected.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was good.
Yeah. I think if we search Casey's purchase history, we'll know what we'll find.
Oh my.
Oh, fuck.
This is
Okay.
what happened when you work from home.
Apparently, this is
Very, very good.
A lot of internet browsing.
okay. So where were we again?
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, got you. Okay. Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit.
Christ. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Kyle.
Welcome back, Kyle.
Hi. I'm back and
I'm so sorry that you're back.
confused.
He says, "No, I do not even know what you mean. I would like to, but no. Here is there is once all of the Paylor people came in. They got dismantled our brewery, and we did not have any, hops or barley or any of that being grown anyways. Dead when the sun first came up, but they dismantled it, said no more, we build this, we grow this, and but some people snuck away the last few barrels, yes, and that is what the rest of us have been using to get by. I can tell you where it is that we meet if you want. If you bring me my bard.
We might be able to bring you the bard, but we can't guarantee he's going to say yes.
Yep.
Well,
Have you noticed
hear
other
that-
people losing interest in passionate hobbies?
some, not as serious as Fan, though. Fan was best musician in all of the Grand Duchy. This man could play the lute with two hands, use just his mage hand to play fiddle, and then create more music with illusion sounds.
Oh,
All at the
Play
same
a
time.
fiddle with one hand.
I do not know. I wish I could tell.
it was the
Doesn't work.
world's smallest fiddle.
Well, I imagine Jim's like, well, I got lots of hands, so I
Yes.
could do that.
None of this sounds impressive.
In fact, if you were Bard, Sir Mantis, you could do same thing, but more impressive. You could play two instruments at once. You do music.
Now, it sounds to me like this fella, what exactly is it that you bring to the table? Because it sounds to me like this guy's the full package.
Well, he was quite a lot, yes. And we did not realize until he, enjoyed his company and his talent and proficientness. But now he is gone, and we are. Nobody
Broke.
gives us. Yes. So you convince him to no longer follow Paylor and to play music with us once again.
Oh,
yes?
hold on. He's a cultist.
I would not say cultist. I think
I
that is
would.
a bit strong. Why? Why you say cultist?
Definitely
Because
cool.
he's in a cult.
What is cult?
All right, I'm not
What
going
is
to get
cult
into it.
really?
I'm not going to get into it with you. You're an idiot.
When you're convinced of abandoning everything that you love in faith and following of something else.
You call me idiot? I will tell you at this point, Davey and you come back
Yeah. And
after
what were
having
you
walked
saying?
around
Yeah.
and not found anything.
Yeah.
You probe into this guy's freaking thoughts. I guess you're not gonna have to go on the side quest. As you see that inside, it's surrounded by lots of barrels and crates and things, but you see a lot of people here in this room with different clay mugs that are being filled with barrels of Golden Gulp ale. And you see that they all hear a noise and look to the side. And in this guy's mind, you remember him looking up to the door and seeing the person keeping watch is Regina, the half-orc captain of the guard.
Okay. Very
Shocking.
nice.
I'm shocked.
I'm completely shocked. No one would have ever guessed that Regina
An
wouldn't be on the
officer of the
know.
law would never.
No, Casey, it's okay because they offered her a generous donation to her pension fund.
Oh, okay.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. Well,
Um,
if we see this bard, we'll what's their name again? Fam.
Their name is Fan. They are
Fam.
half-elf.
Got you, fam.
No,
Yeah, attention.
Fan with N's. Like,
Yeah.
Little
They
mandible
are,
Twitter.
they are half-elf, half something else. Cannot fully tell you, but love best bard ever heard.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, if give him a talking to.
Yes, if he come back, if you get him to come back to band, tell you all about where you know what is being hidden. Yes?
This guy's giving off very strong Stuart Copeland vibes right now. Just want to get the band back together, but the talent left. Stuart Copeland was the drummer for the Police, in case people didn't know.
I
mean,
knew
I know
that,
Casey
Steve.
knows.
like, God damn it, Steve. Stuart Copeland is a great drummer.
I'm
and
not saying
you
he's
shut your
not.
goddamn mouth.
Yeah, I have the same. You all arrive back at the kitchen.
Huzzah! On the way back, I'll probably be like, "Oh yeah, it's like we should ask Regina about it. She knows where it's at."
I feel like we do owe it to Carl to get him some,
That's what I was thinking too.
at least one mug of golden gold. Like, that guy's been
Yeah.
through it. Best friend died, dragged him through hell, shows up, it's a dry town. That's rough on any dwarf. So,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you all arrive back at the kitchen. Bruct, would you have
Mhm.
waited for everyone?
No, I got a mission.
Ruck doesn't need help. He's the greatest wizard in all the land.
That's right.
And the sneakiest.
And the sneakiest.
All right, well then here,
Booked.
here's what we're all gonna do. The rest of you are going to arrive at the, not see your friend Bruct there.
Is it Tuesday? Like,
This is okay.
he'll find us when the time is right.
Ergala,
Just bang
Calhoun,
together some pots and pans. I'll be there.
Ergala, you see many more people have like pots and pans they're holding together.
Well,
No,
Bruck's
I don't want to
here.
take away all your pots and pans. Never mind.
No, but they might go get their own pots and pans.
That's true.
The cult of
I'm starting my
Bruck.
own cult. I absolutely
Yeah.
love this.
Austin, don't worry. If we dodge out on the Find the Bard quest, there's going to be like 3,000 new fucking fetch quests that Kyle has created for us.
I love this party.
You're
it's so
welcome.
good.
I kind of
Also,
like
I may or may not
cult
been tasked to
leader.
kill the sun. We'll figure that out later.
I love
I
how
support
quickly you
both of
jumped
these.
there.
Yeah.
You want me to kill the sun? I'll kill the sun. How many suns did you
Kill them.
I'll kill all the
How
sons.
many
kill a
sons do
son.
you have?
I'll kill 1,000
Hold on.
sons.
I mean, I've already killed hundreds of sons.
Yeah, but we don't mean the
And
like the
daughters.
human kind of sons.
Oh, not
There
all
were
of them.
elves and dwarves.
There were elves and
yeah, there we go.
probably some
Mhm.
halflings and some
Mhm.
goblins and
And just think of the ants, the number of ants that he's killed.
kobolds for sure. Oh, those dark elves.
Aunts
They were
and ants.
definitely a son. That big monster, great dark monster, smoke monster thing.
That's true.
It was,
Yeah,
that was
so
Davian's
the rest
son.
of you, the rest of
Probably
you
had a
appear,
smoke daddy.
the rest of you appear back in the kitchen, and you can't find Brucht anywhere. You see that Urgala comes up to you and says, "Oh, you're from with the powerful wizard, yes?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Co-workers.
Oh, he said he was gonna go help me. He's spying on my husband for me to find out why it is he's been acting so strange and why he got
Oh,
fired.
you think he's cheating on you?
I don't.
This
Do
is
you-
why you should bite the head off your mate.
Do you think he's cheating on me?
I mean, he's a fraud, so I mean, he could be anything.
He's a fraud. Well, I'm worried. I asked your friend if he could pull up a crystal ball to show. Said he couldn't. I'm worried that your friend is a fraud.
Whoa,
Brooke
whoa,
has
whoa!
many
I never,
things.
first of all,
Particular
never
set of
said I couldn't
skills.
pull out a crystal ball. That's not the words I used.
Brucht
Brooke
is
has a very specific kind of skill set.
He's a very
that-
complex hobgoblin.
He's
He-
confused.
Can do some things that are special.
Okay. Well, are any of you able to help me? Do you know what's the
What do you-
spell that lets you look at people from far away?
It's called Mind Joe.
It isn't actually.
You
It's
heard
not mine, Joe.
Mind
Oh,
Joe, as in
No, I
mind your
just know
business.
the line that he's gonna say. There it is.
This actually fully is my
See,
business.
you can see the future. I saw you do that.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
I
we're
see
not interested in your domestic issues. We're trying to save the town.
save the town from what?
I literally, and I mean this quite literally do not have the time to explain this to you. If you don't want Bruck to do his job, to do the thing you asked him to do, ask him to stop. Otherwise, let him do his thing and deal with the consequences. In the meantime, I gotta go, and he's just gonna leave.
Usually.
There will be consequences.
Yeah, that's why I said deal with the consequences, not, yeah.
Jim, as you leave, you hear a voice say, "Oh my! Doesn't look to me like we have someone who would make the best next milkman walking away. Hello, sir. What's your name?"
Are they talking to Jim?
They are talking to Jim.
He's
That
gonna
makes
stop
sense.
and turn. 'Cause he genuinely has no idea what the hell they're saying.
You turn around and you see that the entire crowd is looking at you. The people that are surrounding the chicken coop.
Can I help you?
I think they like the cut of your Jim.
Nice. Nice. I like it. I'm not gonna give inspiration for a dumb pun, but I do like it.
Well, that doesn't seem very D&D.
I know, right?
I like cool fucking moves. That's what I like. That's what I give inspiration.
Okay. Davian does a rolling cartwheel backflip off of fucking barn, off the chicken coop,
Roll
lands, and says,
acrobatics,
"I think
bitch."
they like the cut of your Jim."
Roll me
Boom.
acrobatics.
Okay. Here we go. Why is Davian doing this? He doesn't know. 21. I roll an 18.
Gain some inspiration,
I put
Bobby.
it
That's
directly into
badass.
that. I put it directly into that clock.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not how the clocks work.
Okay.
Dejected Bob noises.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay,
I save
so
it for the end of the game.
Jim, you turn and say that, and you see that one of the chickens starts speaking to you and says, "Why, yes, I was talking to you, hot stuff. Hello there."
It's telepathic, or are they actually like?
They're actually speaking with their beaks.
All right, Jim's gonna go walk up to the thing and say telepathically, "Okay, what the fuck?"
Excuse me, young man. Acknowledge your elders accordingly and not use such horrid language.
You're a chicken. You're not supposed to talk.
Well, it sounds like you're standing up on two right legs. You are supposed to talk out loud, aren't I right? And all of the other chickens go.
Did you need something?
I don't need anything, but I am here to see this fine piece of show business walking by, if I do say so myself. I'm sorry, are you into modeling, my friend?
Are you into marmalade?
Modeling.
Got it.
The chicken's heading on.
Just watching Steve's face is priceless.
Just imagining Jim just like, I literally don't know how to respond to that. What are you?
Well, you're welcome. What is your name, dear? Sorry, ladies, he is speaking directly into my brain. It's almost as if he prefers me or something.
You've broken Steve.
Well done.
My name, people call me Jim. What's your name?
Oh, well, my name is Henrietta, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Everyone, this is Jim. I'd love to welcome you and your friends to our co-op here.
Oh.
Okay, what's wrong with the sun?
What's wrong with the sun? What isn't? Am I right, lady?
No, I'm being serious. What's wrong with it?
Oh, I can answer your question if you have real questions, but you will have to pay the co-op tax, if you will. And you see a lot of people here are holding corn in their hands.
Debase yourself, Jiminy.
We cut away from this.
Sweet. Yes.
My dear friend
We're
Brooks.
gonna cut back, and Jim's gonna be in that chicken coop fighting like 50 chickens.
You're gonna be in a cockfight?
A vicious cockfight. You gotta keep your head on a swivel. All right.
Anyone who's ever played Legend of Zelda, yeah, you know
gonna
that's
go
a
very bad
dangerous
for it.
fight.
Ow.
Ooh.
This actually looks like one of those maps.
Brooks, you make it to the house that was described to you. Go ahead and place yourself on this map. This is the house of the former witch doctor of Evergreen.
Nice place.
Nice house.
Great.
Dang.
Yeah, little stables.
Oh, scarecrows are moving. Be careful.
Okay.
What do you do as you approach? First, can you give me a stealth check?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage. That's correct.
He's gonna roll double 20, so it doesn't matter.
That'd be.
He's Brucked, the most
Very
powerful,
fun.
stealthy wizard in all the land. No,
Not like
I was
that.
wrong. Other roll hardly matters.
I could have crit failed. And that would have been funny too.
That's true.
All right, you make quite a lot of noise as you walk up to the window. Do you want to describe how you stealthily, with a 7, approach this house?
Yeah, so I've got my staff. That's also my walking staff. That's
Of
also
course.
my mage staff. And I'm just not being stealthy. I'm walking slowly, but I'm not like hiding And like you said before, well done. Well done.
Negative anti-advantage to you. Anti-inspiration. Disadvantage on you. Disadvantage on your cow. Sorry, Kyle. Continue.
So yeah, just like, everything's rattling. And I probably just like shout, "Hey, witch doctor."
You shout that. You don't hear anything around. The only sounds you hear are the rustling through these trees.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this door and cast knock on it.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want to cast knock by making me
What level spell are you casting knock at?
I'm casting it as a foot level spell.
I want to know if you're casting knock with a athletics check, or with a
Fireball.
with a sleight of hand check.
Which one is me just kicking the door?
That's athletics.
Okay, then that one.
Okay, this is not going to be a high check. You just got to get like a 15.
That's exactly
wow.
what he got.
Perfect.
It's a good thing.
The heel of your foot is throbbing in your boot for a little bit as you fully just kick the full-on lock out of the wall, or out of the door, like out of the side of the door that's still locked into the door handle. Yeah, you walk around in here. You see that there is a lovely house. You hear behind from deep in the house. You hear a gasp.
Like
He
a
was
male
having an
gasp
affair.
or a female gasp.
Make me a perception check.
Oh, hi, pup. Coming up here to whimper at me now.
It does not sound like an old man.
Okay, I'm going to proceed towards the gasp.
Okay. You have a feeling it's coming from one of these back rooms here. But with a 6, I don't think you know which one.
Alright, I'm gonna pick the... I'm gonna pick... even, left, odd, right. Whoops.
Well, it was odd both
Either way,
times,
it was
so
odd.
there you go.
What'd I say? Even, left, odd, right. Going to the right.
Okay.
This time I just opened the door.
That's great. This door doesn't even have a lock mechanism, so I would love if you just kicked that door fucking open.
If it didn't have a lock mechanism, I just push it open and I just say, "Doctor of Witches, I have need of your services."
You hear scampering around, but you don't see anyone in here.
There's nobody in the room?
No.
Then I go to the next room.
Okay.
And I do the same thing.
Great.
Are you in here, Doctor?
As you go, say that and open the door, you see tiny little feet crawl under the bed.
I just lift the bed up.
I mean,
You lift
that
the
is
entire bed up. You
Well,
see,
like that. Like 2 of the legs on the opposite side probably stay down.
you hear a scream as this little boy is curled up underneath the bed and looks at you. Doesn't know what this hobgoblin wearing a silly hat holding up this bed is gonna do. But he's just sort of staring in fear.
Ah, you must be the child of the Doctor of Witches. Child Doctor, where is your father?
He points this way.
Alright, I gently lay the bed back down.
Alright.
And I don't want to squish the kid.
Right.
And I say, "Thank you." And I walk that way.
He's not in the mood of killing a son today.
That's right. Not today. Even though he said he was going to kill his son.
I don't know. Day's still young, guys.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll get there. Sorry, I only briefly saw the direction that you indicated on.
Or right.
He just pointed towards this direction.
Okay, is this a window or a door right here?
That is
Trick question.
that is a window.
Is it open?
If you're brave enough. It can be
This window doesn't have like glass. It's just
It's like
opening.
an open. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just go through it.
Great.
Why not?
Very well. You go through the window.
And then I guess I'm gonna go into this stable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this is the door right here?
That is the door right there.
I'll open this door.
This is
You
the
open the door. You see that there is a horse.
Door?
Yeah,
Sorry.
this is the door.
That's the door.
Yeah, it's like it's a storage.
Yeah, it's storage door.
Barn door.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes
the
more
other things
sense.
are like the windows, like the same window that you just went through.
Yeah. Okay, so I go through this way, through the door.
As you walk in, you see that there is a horse.
Hmm.
Come on, let me just drag him in.
Where's?
Of course.
Well, it's not letting me drag a horse in, so there's a horse standing
Of
here,
course.
not stabled at the moment.
Okay.
And you see that it was like neighing and making a lot of noise, and all of the other horses are sticking their heads out of their stables and
Mhm.
listening to this horse that is not stabled.
Are all of the other stables have horses, or is there a
Very
stable
nice.
missing a horse?
Perfect. Look at that horse.
Perfect horse.
That's a great question. All of the other stables do have horses.
Interesting. I'm gonna go up to. I'm good with animals,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go approach this horse, nicely. And does it have? Is it like bareback? Does it have any like Brit or?
It
saddle
doesn't have
or-
anything. It seems like
Okay.
it's just a horse. Of course.
I'm gonna go up to the horse, of course, and like pet its mane or like its neck, and say, "There, young horse. Where is your stable now?"
Go ahead and make me an animal handling check.
Wow.
Yeah. The horse just goes, sort of shakes its head as it.
I'm going to first. I would like see if I can like walk the horse, like like up and down the stables.
Okay.
See if any of the stables look like they're supposed to have 2 horses in them.
Yeah. As you walk up and you can't really tell. Like, there's this cart that's out here that is clearly 4 horses.
Mm-hmm.
All of these stables up above here do have horses in them, and they're all the same size.
Is there I'm gonna throw a. They're not called leashes for a horse, but the little guiding thing, the leash.
Reins.
Yeah. That's the word. I'm gonna like, so that way I could walk the horse outside. And
Yeah,
Okay.
lead it around by its
Yeah.
Yeah, you grab some reins off. Go to throw it on this horse. This horse seems to not want to have reins be put on it.
the
Mhm.
bridle.
But, yeah, bridle. Thank you. But you got a 17. I'll say that eventually you can wrestle one onto this guy.
All right. I'm gonna guide the horse outside,
Okay.
and I'm going to.
The horse, as soon as you get it outside, it starts like trying to pull the on the bridle, pull the reins, and you this direction
Sorry, which direction?
to your right.
Oh, okay. I had other plans, but if it seems like it wants to go that way, I will go that way.
You can lead a bruct to water.
So I will go that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you round the corner there, the horse starts drinking from this.
Got him.
Wow, somebody is very proficient. Bruct, you see that this gate here is open and swinging, and you hear it as it is being hit into the other side of the gate in the wind.
It's the Chad gate.
Interesting. Okay. Is there something I can tie the reins to right here while the horse is drinking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll tie the horse up, let it continue drinking, and I'm gonna go investigate this gate.
Very good.
Anything else that I noticed besides the gate swinging? Like,
You might hear faint mumbling coming from beyond the gate.
I was gonna start the next encounter without us, guys. This isn't good.
I gave him every opportunity to wait for you.
Yeah, that's true. You did.
It's like Kyle.
This is on Kyle.
Brock doesn't need us. He could take it.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, hey.
You take it.
Oh, I hear mumbling. Okay, I will just shout. Doctor of Witches! Is that you?
You hear the mumbling stop,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see moving from beyond this tree, you see the witch doctor come out.
Okay.
He says, hello? Yes, you are, what are you doing on my property? You see that the witch doctor steps out, and he is fully nude.
Yeah, well.
And you notice something else interesting about the witch doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He has only... No. He has... keep going, Bobby. He has half the hair that he did the day before.
Oh no.
On his head or
On his head.
Oh,
Well, I
which one?
didn't see his dick before, so.
Well,
Well,
you
I
might have.
wasn't totally sure about what Bark was up to in the
Says,
hours that
oh,
weren't following him.
yes, the winner of the archery contest. Yes.
Yes, Doctor, you look unwell,
Oh, do I?
and I'm here to make sure you are well.
Oh, well, I am the witch doctor. Well, I guess I'm not anymore. Are you the new witch doctor?
I am not. I am but a mere wizard.
Oh, well,
Mere?
The greatest wizard. A mere greatest wizard.
There we go. I am
Ah.
but the mere greatest wizard.
well, I see that the mere greatest wizard knows humility. Welcome. Why do you believe I need help? I'm fine in this moment.
Well, you look a little disheveled and a little lacking in clothing.
Oh, yes, that is... do not worry.
I like that they're
everything-
having this conversation from like 20,
Yeah.
from like 100 feet
I'm not
away
walking
from one
closer
another.
yet.
Okay.
Do not worry, everything is as is. I am fine. I am not disheveled. Thank you.
What is it that you're doing with that tree?
With the tree?
Or near the tree?
I'm just getting a haircut.
By the tree?
Yes.
Just you and a tree.
Well, one of the barbers is here with me, helping me cut my hair.
Called it. Having an affair. That was easy. All in a day's work. Yep.
Well, I
nice,
came
Casey.
to see if you were well.
Oh, yes, very
And-
well. Thank you. You may leave now.
And then now I'm going to start stepping into this area.
That tracks. Soon as
No,
soon as he's
that's-
told he
that's all
shouldn't do
right.
that.
That's all right. Thank you.
And Your son seemed terrified.
Well, it's probably of the stranger on our property.
And he wanted me to come check on you as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, well, you may go tell Osage all is well. He's getting a haircut.
Watch the wrecking ball in slow motion. Here
That's
it
all right.
comes, folks.
You don't have to come much closer, please. Everything is fine.
Well, with my old age, my eyes are bad, and I want to see.
I regret saying what's the worst that could happen.
Brecht, go ahead and make me a investigation check.
I believe in you. Look at
Yeah, look at that. 17. You rolled it on the dot.
Okay, as you come around the bend, it almost looks like the tree moves, or something moves behind the tree. You're not quite sure. But there is movement other than just the former witch doctor here.
Doctor of Witches, who are you with?
Oh, as I said, my barber. And no need for formalities, I am no longer...
No longer what? Sorry, you cut out.
No longer a
cut
witch doctor.
I am
think.
no longer the doctor of witches.
Well, I do not believe in stripping a title so easily from someone.
Oh, well, the people of town do, so... But that is all right. You need not come closer. Everything is fine.
I'm sure all is well. I would possibly like to get a haircut myself since I'm here.
Oh,
Does Bruck start stripping naked too?
No.
is that right?
Yes.
Why
Yep.
why is that?
It's been a long road, and
Do
my
you-
wizard hair must be kept neat.
Do you also feel the need to have the sun shine on your entire...
I do feel need
Praise the sun.
regarding the sun.
There is no shame. This is...
Oh, shame is not something that I feel often.
Typically, we need not have our loins exposed to all, but here the followers of Palor say that they have been led to a compound that is clothing optional so that they may fully embrace the sun. Here, there is no need to hide behind your robes. Disrobe, if you will.
No.
Well, it is all right. My love, he asks for a haircut. You need not hide. This follower wants to feel the presence of Palor inside him, and on his skin, and on his head. Come out. And you see that there is... Jesus Christ, you guys. You see that one of the
Keeping it mature.
dryads pops their head out from behind the tree. Slowly steps a little closer to you. And you see that in her hands she is holding sheep shears.
Mm-hmm.
Hair?
Maybe some other time. I must now go and retrieve other like-minded individuals.
Oh no, I thought you said you wanted a haircut, yes? And the witch doctor steps closer.
Uh-oh. Here's how it ends. Not with the...
It is something that I am interested in, but I just forgot, or I just remembered that I left most of my hair back at the inn.
Go ahead and make me a deception check. I pray it's low for how terrible that lie
That
was.
was pretty bad, but I won a 20 just to show... Okay, not good
Oh,
enough.
wow.
No. It would have been very...
Nonsense. Nonsense. There is no greater feeling, friend, I promise, than feeling the sun on your entire body.
I have felt it many times. But with the real sun.
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
What do you say of our sun? Our sun is a gift from Palor. If he gave us the sun above, why can he not give us the one that illuminates us?
The sun below.
Wax your butthole and get some sunshine. Clearly where this is going. If you commit to removing every hair from your body.
Commit to that bit, Kyle.
Good day, Doctor.
So,
I am glad to see you are well.
sunny side up.
Sunny side up.
Extra vitamin.
As you walk away, you hear him say, You know that it's not... You know you need to feel the true power of Palor! What it is that you are missing is here! We can give that to you! Come back! Do not turn your back on his faith! Come back!
Don't abandon our throuple.
You walk away from this fucking whack job, and we are going to cut there back to the rest of our party.
Oh, gosh.
So chickens.
Yeah. Surround the you now have the crowd of chickens, the crowd of people that were surrounding the chickens are all now surrounding all of you. Have been asking you many questions of where you hail from and what, getting all of the formalities out of the way. There are 3 chickens here at the coop that are holding court right now. Their names are Sarah, Charlotte, and Henrietta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how much of yourselves do you think you would have disclosed to these chickens?
Jim's not going to say any more until he's... I'm sorry, what's going on here with the talking chickens?
Oh, well, my, have you never heard of the awakening spell, my friend? What do you think it is that has us talking so fancy here?
Mm-hmm.
So they awaken the chickens and then enslave them to lay eggs?
Sonny, you're in a farm community. What, do you think there aren't a few druids who used to be here? Of course we're awakened!
Okay. Well, this is fascinating to a certain sort of person, I'm sure, but I'm a talking bug, so...
Oh, I see. And trust me, with all of your extra limbs, you don't think you would make the perfect new milkman for our friend Bessie down there?
I'm not interested in being a milkman. I'm a map man.
Oh, I see. Well, if you change your mind, they're having auditions. The cows are rather excited to see who it is that gets picked.
Your choice of words there are deeply worrying.
Oh, why is that, my friend?
Not getting into it. Not getting into it with a chicken. All right. Well, you all enjoy your day. I have things to do, like anything else.
Well, look at him, running off just like Nuathra did. Oh, honey, you're talking about how all of friend druids did. Oh, and they all laugh to themselves.
Okay. Well, you all have a nice day laying eggs, or... It's true.
Yeah.
You all walk away, have not yet found Brucht, but as you all said, he'll probably find you. What do the rest of you do?
We got those books from Franklin,
We got
right?
those books from Franklin, yeah.
It's time to look through them.
Yeah. Time to look through them.
Time to look through them, absolutely. You all are heading... yeah, so are you guys gonna head back to the inn?
Sure. That's where the rest of Naxine's stuff is, so that makes like a good place to put all the rest of it. Sure.
Perfect. You all head back. Here, let me move everybody to North Furrows Inn. When you arrive, you open the doors, you see that Milos, the centaur bartender, is behind this large bar.
Mm-hmm.
You see that he turns to all of you and says, "Well, my friends, I have to thank you all very, very much for the ways that you helped me here." He holds up one of his horse legs, and you see that it is slowly growing back. I can't thank you enough. Here, if I may give you this. And he pulls up the most recent clay pot that he's been building on his throw table. You see that it has many gems encrusted in it. And he's not just doing this as a hobby. This is what he's been doing since his leg and can't go out in the forest guard. You see that, oh my god.
Nice, Casey.
Amazing. You see that he walks up with this clay bowl, encrusted with gems, and it is truly beautiful. It seems like this type of craftsmanship would go for a lot of money.
Mm.
It might even go for like 1,000 gold pieces with the right person.
Wow.
Says, I can't. I
Brock's
truly
gonna
can't.
break that.
In fact, you think that it might be something you could use to cast Hero's Feast if you want.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. What are the odds?
What are the odds? Says, I truly cannot thank you enough. Anyways, while you were here, you had a visitor come by looking for you.
What?
Yeah, somebody says he knows at least a couple of you. I didn't realize that you all were friends. The abbot, Ellard and Darovik.
I wouldn't
Oh,
say they were
boy.
friends.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that at all.
More like acquaintances.
We
We happened to
as
find a seat once.
you see, turning around in this seat here, he says, "What, Jim? It has been just a little bit. You do not think that we are friends? Just 10 years go by and you do not call someone a friend anymore, is that right?" You see this old man with a
Wait, is it the
long
abbot?
beard, long hair. Yeah, this is the abbot.
Okay,
Ellard
this
and
is
Darovik.
this is the one we actually like. This isn't the sun priest guy. This is
No,
the one.
this is not the bishop. This is
This
the
is
abbot.
the Shantea
right.
abbot who can't die. Ostensibly.
Oh, sorry, I got my religious figures mixed up.
Oh, please. It is easy to do in this town suddenly. Please, come and sit down. We will talk. We will catch up. How are you?
Go sit down. Hey,
yeah.
Abbott!
You see that these 10 years have not been kind to this man. Not as kind as they have to certainly to Davian. These 10 years barely aged you at all. But this human priest here looks much older.
So does
Yeah.
your like not dying thing work for old age too, or is that gonna wreck you a little?
Are you going to bring up that old parlor trick every time you come in? You know how this spell works. I tell you. I believe I teach you this spell, yes?
Yeah, but like
Yes.
but you know, like for reasons. Anyway, we shouldn't talk about that right now because it's plot adjacent. So do you think that like the sun thing do you think that we should like stop that?
Oh, do I think you should stop the sun? No. Is that why you think I come here to see you?
Oh, I don't know. I've been polling the audience just to get a sense for where people are falling. Most people seem to like the sun. I'm not 100% on it myself. But I mean the normal one's fine, but this one's kind of creepy.
Well, let me ask, how do all of your friends here... I'm sorry, I do not believe I have met two of your friends.
Oh,
Jim, I remember. Davian, wonderful to see you. I do not know the
Yeah.
other of you.
Okay,
Um,
that's Zeph.
Hello?
No.
And that's Vitalia. If
Wonderful
she
to
offers
meet
to show
you, Adam.
you any collections, decline politely.
Oh, I do not shy
And
away
if she
from.
offers to add you to any collections, decline even more politely.
I will not be added to any collections, and now I might be afraid of seeing collections. Indeed, wonderful. Well, lovely to meet both of you. Tell me, how is your time here? And for those of you who it is your first time, welcome. How is your time here been so far?
Creepy
Not
paper.
great.
Place sucks.
I am so sorry to hear that. How may I make this place more hospitable to you?
Restore Shantea before the world ends.
Convince our boss to take up magic again so she can finish her job.
That's a great second.
Lift the darkness?
That would also be a good one. That's probably first. If we were going to rank order them, that would be the one I'd start with.
What was the one you said first?
Lift the darkness.
Yeah, because
Well-
then we could get rid of the fake sun.
Yes, that is what we are attempting to do here.
Are you part of the whole fake sun cult?
I am still a follower of Shantea. It was I always have been, but you seem to say that we all have turned away from Shantea. That is not the case. Far before any of us turned away from Shantea, all the druids did.
That might
that
be
what
like one
darkness
of those. You know, we just came from the coop. Actually, that sounds like a chicken and egg situation.
Oh, you're talking about the co-op, yes. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. It doesn't really matter who turns away first if everyone turns away.
Well, the druids turned away after we all lost our ability to speak to Shantea. They say Shantea has lost her connection to the wilder side of nature. They go to follow Myliki or Sylvanus or these gods who are more strongly of the chaos and wildness of nature, while Shantea is of how they see it, the way nature is used to help the lower races.
Just watching both
But-
Steve and Grace do the a yawn. Okay. Yeah.
But yes, well, we did not turn away from Shantea. You see, it is held in our doctrines that Shantea's love, she has a relationship with Palor, the god of light. Their teachings go hand in hand. So
Yeah.
That's where
His-
vitamin D comes from.
as his right hand, indeed, she has been made his queen, and is following in his commandments, is what we have been told.
So
I have not been able to lead these people.
have you
do
ever
not-
heard of gaslighting? Because that sun thing is probably like epic level gaslighting.
Oh yes, you're talking about the gases that they use to create the sun. No,
No, I'm
that's
talking about the toxic relationship between Palor and Shantea, but I guess the sun's like a good metaphor for that.
Why you say it is not toxic here. We love Palor and Shantea collectively,
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
a husband loves his spouse.
Oh,
It's usually really toxic too, actually.
yeah.
It's a pretty messed up system.
Is that so? I would not know.
This is
I've
what I'm
never
saying.
been-
It works a lot better if you just bite the head off your mate.
I actually believe that I would know better than, as I have married far more people than anyone else.
I
I
feel
have
like
married over 100 people.
you've been married to over 100 people.
No,
Dude,
no,
you
no,
gotta
I'm
bite that in the
marrying-
bud, man, dude.
Marrying them.
Subscribe to the whole marriage thing myself.
Yeah, because all your relationships are stormy ones.
The weird flex, dude.
Ba-da-da. Everyone
Stormy.
needs one bad pun to break Austin.
It's true. Everyone, inspiration. Get out of there. Next roll disadvantage. Casey, he turns to Zephyrus and he says, "You, sir, you are a follower of god as well, yes? Your friend here says Stormy. Are you follower of Tempest, or...
That's one of the names that we have called him.
Aye, yes, you are looking for your god, is it? Yes.
I am finding his names so that I may better understand him.
I see, yes. Have you found any connection?
Oop, lost you.
Lost you. Have you found any connection blank?
Have you found any recent connections to him? Or her, whoever it is.
Yes. Most recent one. Hold on a second as I pull up my character sheet. Was Crufix, the Aarakocra god of wind and storm.
Yes, of course. There is talk of this Crufix. We see the true reason I came to told to bestow this upon you, and he pulls out of his robe 100 silver pieces. I believe one of your friends. Many people were debating whether or not he won an archery contest, but it ended up being said that which one of you was it who decided to use a javelin to win an archery
Brucht.
contest?
That'd have been Brucht.
Sounds like Brucht.
One of you is Brucht. Vitalier points to you. Is your name Brucht?
If that's for Brucht, then hell yeah.
Yes, you see, you should not say these things out loud. Very fun, but also very telling. Well, when your friend appears, please make sure you give this to him. It was, I'd like to say he earned it, but it seems he was the only one who did not run away in shock. So,
Or shoot somebody in the leg.
yes, it was, very
Damn near
horrid.
killed him.
He did indeed. It was very upsetting. Anyway, we wanted to I wanted to return this to whoever this Brucht is. At that moment, the door is kicked open, and you all see the most powerful wizard you have.
Oh, it's Brucht.
Jasper
Brucht, you
Vanderbilt's
walk
here?
in.
Oh, it's Brucht. Got it.
Hello? May I help you?
Oh, that's Brucht.
Oh, this I believe is for you. And you see a on with a very old abbot of Shantea.
Sorry, you broke up enough.
I think he said something to the effect of, and you see a pile of 100 silver pieces in front of you.
100 silver pieces with a very old abbot of Shantea.
Oh, is this my winnings for the archery contest?
Yes, it is. Of course.
Okay, I'll take it.
Congratulations for not running in fear to help the man whose leg was shot. This is for you. So, I was wondering, I did not catch your name, Zephyrus. He looks at you. But you are a man of Crufix now, of Thor or Talos or many before. We the sun has come and has been wonderful, but has dried up much of our soil, and we have not had a rainstorm in much time. Is there a way that you could give us a rainstorm?
I can pray. We can find out together.
Yes. Is this... And he points to your amulet around your neck. Is this of Crufix?
Yes.
I see. What is this... When you say you found Crufix recently, what does this do?
I don't know yet.
May I?
Be my guest.
He examines it and says, well, it seems that it... I'm not sure what all these runes around it means, but... Crufix, as a god of storms, you might be able to use this to give us a rainstorm. Do you know rain bands, or do you know spells that control the weather, or...
I want to see him do a rain dance.
We could try.
I also want to see him do a rain dance, my friend.
Yeah,
I probably
will do it
look
with you.
over to Zeph at that point and be like, "Oh man, did I not offer to identify that for you?"
No.
Oh,
I
Might
can
have
do it with you if you want.
mind.
my bad, man.
It seems this might be able to help you cast such spell if you want. Have you already channeled magic in?
Sorry, what did you say?
Have you already channeled magic into this?
Oh yes.
Well, I believe that it is unlocked. It is just awaiting you to give it instruction. This might be a case where you could use it. Perhaps, I'm not sure. I've not done much any of the gods of storm, but if you could give us rainstorm, we would be very helpful to you. Or it would be very helpful to us.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Thank you very much. I thank you so much.
Like now or like tomorrow?
Yeah, as soon as possible. Yes, our crops are all starting to. It was wonderful at first getting the sun, but they're starting to dry out, and our soil is very in need of moisture.
Very well. We'll go step outside.
Perfect. Please, if you will, come watch your friend. You see, we are accepting of all religions here.
It didn't feel like that from the priest of Palor.
No, yeah, Palor is not jealous god, of course. Palor includes all of the gods, for as they say, all of the other gods are beneath Palor, working in his domain. So he is in. I'm not sure. I'm still reading many of the texts that they gave me.
That doesn't
Sounds a little
feel
jealous.
correct.
Well, let me say this: Shantea has never been a jealous god, so she will be very grateful to have this for her crops, as will I.
We will see what Crufix can bring that Palor cannot.
Yes, well, I appreciate. Yes.
All right. I'm gonna try to figure out this amulet thing.
All right. What do you want to do?
Storm ho!
Make me a performance check.
It's my best thing. I'm gonna use inspiration.
All right.
Can I guide myself too?
Yeah, I'll allow you to.
Okay, because I'm the best at performance. Hey,
Hey, there you
20.
D4.
Okay.
go. Oh, plus a D4.
So guidance.
Yeah.
Oh,
24.
24. Very nice. What was it that you just said? Storm Ho?
Storm ho!
Storm Ho, you lift your hand up. You feel lightning down your arm. You start, I think, doing a performance of a rain dance. You feel lightning coursing through you.
I just imagine he learned this from the Aarakocra.
I'd love. Yes, I think you definitely did. What was your Aarakocra's friend who's somehow universe hopping?
Oh yes.
Oh, shoot.
Najee.
Najir?
It's close to that. Nafir. I got
Absolutely. Yes. I think that you're doing a dance that Nafir taught you to cross. It includes a lot of arm flapping. Typically, that would be used as like flying.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But it's
give
not
me,
quite
give me
for
5
you.
minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's not quite that for you. You're doing this power rain dance. And I think you get, you feel this lightning coursing through you, and you get a flashback to the last time you felt that is when you grabbed the lightning bolt out of the air from the drow and pulled it into you so that it wouldn't affect your friends. And I think you realize that is, other than the times that it was under the sun, that is being hit by lightning is the only time that this amulet of yours has been affected.
Okay. So it needs more lightning?
Possibly.
Well, I got that. I've got that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's use this spell.
Oh, 6th level. Oh, look at you.
Storm Sphere. Wow.
I can just
We got
have
10
lightning
rounds of
shoot it for a minute.
10 rounds of bonus action lightning for 15 damage.
Wow, that's
never-
absolutely enough.
That's amazing.
20-foot radius sphere.
Hold on.
lasts
Hold
for-
on. Where are you summoning this thing?
Out far enough. Maybe near the
Near the sun?
Near the
Okay,
sun.
cool. Yeah, I like it.
I thought
like
you were just doing it in the end, like, all right, guys,
No,
lightning
No,
time.
because you like kill everyone in here doing that shit.
You did say you would walk outside.
You did.
You hold it up to the sun, but it has to be a close enough 20-foot radius sphere that it hits the amulet, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all see Zeph doing this rain dance. At first, you're like, oh, this guy's gonna look like an asshole. It's beautiful. This is the most beautiful rain dance you've ever seen. You're seeing the true elven grace and beauty of his heritage coming through as he holds up this this amulet into the sky, and you see a bolt of lightning strike out of it. He does this a couple times, and you see the brilliant flash of lightning. As you see this, you all start to feel drop of water dropping onto you.
Okay.
And then that water goes away as this lightning breaks through the casing of this amulet. This amulet shatters, revealing the powerful magic that was inside of it.
It's a materia. We slot it into our weapon.
It's not a materia. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Princes of the Apocalypse, but have you guys heard of a devastation orb?
No, but it sounds bad.
But I'm super into it.
Well, that's what this is. Specifically, this is a devastation orb of air. It does a lot of things.
Oh, look at that.
Specifically, hang on, I put all except for a couple of...
Gosh, if only I'd identified it. Oh, well.
No. I was really curious if you were going to.
Well,
I thought about it, but then I thought it wouldn't be as much fun. And I was right. This is great.
Cool, so it's going to blow up.
Well, hang on. I just put the rest of it in. So, this is an air orb. As soon as this detonates, both this storm spell is going off and winds start to pick up like crazy coming out of the center of this cracked amulet. And let's see, this thing lasts, I believe, for an hour, creating more than just the strong winds rule. Everyone is going to start to get picked up off of their feet as winds start to encapsulate this place, picking up much of the loose dirt and sand of this unwatered land that's been dried out by the sun, creating a huge sandstorm. As this happens, all of you hear ring, 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 ring from many of the different bells around the walls.
Pots and pans, bang, 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 bang.
You hear lots of pots and pans banging together as this sandstorm begins going on. I need everyone to make me a saving throw or take
the con save.
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, con save.
Davian, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Zephyrus, you're fine. You just did the performance of a lifetime, but Jim, Vitalia, all of you feel as you get pulled off of your feet and land flat on your faces as this wind is pulling around. Suddenly, sand is in your eyes. You feel it hitting against your skin.
Is that considered
You
fall
all-
damage out of curiosity?
I don't think it is. It just says bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Damn.
I know it's
Yeah,
unfortunate, right?
it's like when something, it's like when you fall on something but it gets thrown at you. That feels like the same, right? Like, so pretty much all bludgeoning damage Jim should be resistant to now.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I should just take a flat 55 less damage from all bludgeoning.
This
Yeah,
guy
that's right.
actually, he just held up his club and it fell on me. So technically,
It's
Yeah.
just fall damage.
It's
Yeah,
fall
it's
damage.
fall damage.
we are in the autumnal equinox. Technically, every type of damage should be fall damage.
That's
So-
There we go. Got
Alright,
him.
now you get minus advantage.
You do. You get Doc XP minus advantage, Austin.
Doc
Sorry.
XP.
No, dang it. You hear the bells all going off. You hear screams go, calls out, shouts, and then you start to hear people yell. Let's look
Yeah,
where
like
exactly you
Well,
are.
just kind of imagine like the air is going to pull the sun fire and they're going to make like a whirling vortex of flame and death. Is that what's
Actually,
happening?
don't know if that's what it is. You're you're about a mile away from
From what?
I moved everyone to the map. See see this wall?
Yeah.
The what would that be? The eastmost wall is about a
Mhm.
mile away from you.
Okay.
So that is caught up in this heavy winds.
So it's
And
like
you
from where we
hear-
are, this whole like square.
Yeah, see up top it says about how far a mile
Yeah.
is.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's just that's how far this sandstorm is picking up. And you
Yikes.
hear these guard towers start to really be ringing their bells as you hear people yelling off in the distance. And then you start to hear screams.
Good screams or bad screams?
Yeah, like, yay!
Why doesn't everyone make me either perception or investigation check?
I imagine it might be difficult if we have
That's true. You're gonna have disadvantage on this.
Oh,
Oh no!
task failed successfully.
Yeah, brutal. What kind of? It's perception
Or investigation.
10.
or investigation? I'll do investigation. And
I think all we're waiting on is Brucked.
you said it's with the disadvantage?
Yeah.
How does that work? Oh, that's fun. Cool. I'm gonna use a luck point
Cool.
because I have disadvantage. I have to roll
Yeah.
a d20. I'm gonna take the 18.
Cool. Wow. How dare you? Okay, Davian, then you're probably the only one. Everyone just really hear a lot of wind wrapping around, like unable to really open your eyes as every time you do, they get filled with sand
Mhm.
and dirt and all of this dried out dirt around you. But you got an 18. You're not able to hear any actual like voices of what they're saying, but you do hear screams and shouts that seem very scared and determined. And then you hear something else, something that you've heard before. You hear something that almost sounds like laughter.
Hmm.
Specifically, something that sounds kind of like hyena laughter.
Zeph, you really fucked up, bud.
Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie doozle.
Whoopsie doozle. So the kobold is it not kobolds? What are they?
Knowles.
Gnolls, right? So Knoll, we hear Knoll laughter.
You do.
Okay. Where's the Knoll laughter coming from?
It is coming near this closest wall to the east.
I probably mouth something like, "Zeph, I don't think this worked right." But then like I got as like shit gets thrown into my mouth from the wind.
I'm gonna try
There's-
and
It's been working
there's-
great. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's Knolls. There's Knolls, man.
look towards the wall or which direction he's pointing at.
Okay.
there-
You can't really open your eyes that much, but you can hear the bells going off like crazy.
I'm gonna start walking that direction,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start directing the wind in that direction because I can do that.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, that's really good for this exact circumstance.
That is very good. You can choose the direction that the wind blows in a 100-foot radius sphere centered around you.
Yeah, so I'll just keep going that direction.
Okay.
The feature doesn't alter the speed of the wind, so you can't slow it down, but you can sure push us toward the gate.
Yeah, all of you just feel all of this wind that is just like ripping, pulling around you in every direction suddenly have a very strong direction that it's pulling you.
That's cool.
Zeph, do you yell anything to the rest of the gang as you start walking off with Davian?
I don't know. No, I think he's just walking, holding
Just
it,
walking off.
You know. Yeah.
All right, Jim, Vitalia, Bruct, what are all of you thinking? You just watched Zeph dance, and then suddenly there's sand in your eyes and everywhere.
I'm thinking I don't want sand in my eyes.
Mr. Sandman.
I'm thinking that this is not great. Seems like maybe this is not the intended end result of this process. But I guess I'll beam a thought to Zeph. Be like, Zeph, is everything going according to plan?
I think the gnolls are attacking. I don't know.
What?
I just yell, gnolls!
And slowly, as all of you start to hear over the wind, the horrifying sound of the knoll, but many, many more of them.
Oh, great.
And I think that's where we'll call it for tonight.
Very nice. We got railroaded, Casey. We got tricked.
Yeah, we
got
did
tricked.
it!
You got tricked into setting off an
old
orb
man
of
was like, "What?
wind. Here, I can help you with that.
Why don't you go ahead and press the button?
She want to press my buttons.
It's
Got a nice treat for you."
Casey's coming at you hot with the cringe tonight.
I'm a big fan of Casey's Cringe.
It's good. And a good night.
Oh, gosh. All right, thanks for running the game, Austin. That was good.
That was fun.
Yeah, 100%. That was excellent,
Mhm.
Austin.
Absolutely. Never quite know what this crew's gonna do.
Keeps things interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the recording still going?
It is, but I'm going to be turning it off.